Good morning to you this morning, and you are welcome to our World and Our People class. My name is Mr. Asari Michael Lawe. Today, our topic is personal hygiene under the strand all about us and sub-strand myself. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to know what personal hygiene is. You will know the areas in the body that need a lot of attention. Know how to maintain a good personal hygiene, and know the importance of personal hygiene as well. Let's begin by defining what personal hygiene is. During the day, we do a lot of things that make our body unclean and unhealthy. We play a lot, we run a lot, we work and do a lot of other things. These activities bring about sweat and make our clothes and our bodies dirty. Therefore, we need to clean our bodies to become clean again. Some of us go to the market with our parents. Some of us go to churches. Some of us go to different places. And there are a lot of people at the places that we go. For that matter, we may have contact with such people, and even the environment where we find ourselves are most of the times dirty. This is the reason why we get dirty on daily basis. Now, when we get dirty, it is very dangerous because we can fall sick. So we need to keep the body clean and healthy. And the way of keeping the body clean and healthy is what we call personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is a way of keeping the body clean and healthy. I repeat, personal hygiene is a way of keeping the body clean and healthy. Now, what are some of the ways of keeping the body clean and healthy? Since we said that personal hygiene is keeping the body clean, that means there are a lot of things that we need to do to keep the body clean and healthy. First thing is bathing twice a day. Bathing twice a day. You need to bath twice in a day at least. Some of us, we don't take our bath twice in a day. There are some people that bath every 3 days. There are some people that bath every 1 week. Yes, it is true that they take their bath, but the interval is too long. That is why we are supposed to take a bath twice a day to keep the body. Brushing our teeth. We also need to brush our teeth to remove the food particles that are stuck in the teeth and in your mouth. Brushing the teeth twice a day helps to keep the body clean. Appropriately, it's supposed to be in the morning and then in the evening. In the morning and then evening. The third way of keeping the body clean is to wash our clothes when they are dirty. Wash our clothes when they are dirty. We wear the clothes and then we use the clothes every day for different activities. And for that matter, we need to wash them to keep the body clean. Trimming your hair nicely when it is grown is a way of keeping the body clean. When you leave your hair to grow or become very bushy, lice can hide inside and then cause problems to you. Therefore, you don't need to trim your hair. When we talk of trim is cutting your hair down very nicely. Trim is cutting your hair down very nicely. Therefore, trimming your hair nicely when it is grown is a way of keeping the body clean. Another way of keeping the body clean is cutting the nails regularly. Cutting the nails regularly. The nails comprise of the toenails and then the finger nails. The toenails and the fingernails. You use the nail cutter to cut your nails or blade. If you leave the nails to grow for a very long time, you realize that it will attract germs. It will become a place for germs to live. And you know, when you have germs on your body, they cause you to fall sick. Another way of keeping the body clean is the washing of hands after visiting the washroom or touching animals or dirty things. When you visit the washroom, you need to wash your hands. You touch animals. There are some of us who have pets who play with the pets in the house. After touching the pets, you need to what? Wash your hands. And then dirty things. Some of us, we touch a lot of dirty things around. After touching those things, you need to also wash your hands with soap and running water. Let's look at some of the areas that need attention. The areas of the body that needs what? Attention. In maintaining personal hygiene, there are several areas in the body that need a lot of attention. Why do they need that attention? This is because those areas lack air and therefore can really smell. These areas are the armpit, the mouth, in between the toes, and then the anus. The mouth, the armpit, in between the toes, and then the anus. Let's look at some of the items we use in maintaining personal hygiene. We have the soap, which we use for washing and we use for bathing. We have the sponge, which we also use for bathing and also what? Washing. We wash bowls and other stuff. But with what we are talking about, the sponge is used for what? Bathing. And we have the toothbrush and the toothpaste. We use them for brushing our teeth. We have water for bathing and washing of hands and our clothes. We also have the nail cutter or the blade, which is used for trimming our nails or cutting our nails. Then we have towel that we use to clean the body when we finish bathing. So these are the items that we use in maintaining personal hygiene. Soap, sponge, toothbrush, toothpaste, nail cutter, towel, and water. Now, some of the items that we are talking about, we have different types. For instance, the toothpaste. We have the Pepsodent as a toothpaste. We have the Colgate as a toothpaste. We have the Close-Up and many more. We also have the soap, different types of soap. We have the Sunlight, we have the Geisha, we have the Medisoft, so many different types of soap. We have the brush, the towel, the nail cutter, and then we have the sponge as well. You can see all of them in the images below. Let's look at the importance of personal hygiene. Why do we maintain personal hygiene? Why do we keep the body clean? Why don't we leave our body clean? Why don't we leave our body dirty when we find ourselves doing things that will make the body dirty? One, because personal hygiene helps to make our bodies clean and healthy. It prevents us from getting sick. It prevents germs from staying on our bodies. It prevents our bodies from smelling. Prevents our body from smelling. If we don't bath our bodies, we will be dirty. It prevents us from getting sick because there are a lot of places in the body that attract germs, and for that matter we need to maintain the body clean. So these are some few ways of keeping the body clean. Why we keep the body clean? Because it makes us clean and healthy, prevents us from falling sick, it prevents germs from staying in our body, and then it prevents us